Hello everyone, my name is Felipe, and in this video, a brand new video for you guys. I hope you like it, as always. And before starting the video, I like to thank you everyone for the support in my last video from the setups. It's almost like 1.4k views, so it's been amazing, for me at least. I've gained like 130 subscribers in like 2-3 days, so it's awesome for me, and thank you everyone shared and liked the video. And moving on to the next race, it is the first race I'm bringing you from my PC, my PC season, and I'm racing ORL. It is been an okay season. Some races are good, some races are so bad, but it happens. And now we are in Italy, my best track in the game, I believe. If it's not Brazil, it's Italy, my best track, I believe. But it's true. I really like this track, but it's so hard to hook up a really good lap together. All the sectors together are really hard, because in sector 1 you need to cut the first chicane, in sector 2 you need to cut the second chicane, in sector 3 you need to cut the Scary, which is really hard to do so. Well, let's see how it goes. And as you can see, we are in mid-qualifying session. I'm 6th, actually I'm 5th right now. We have Benz ahead, Tomek as well, and I did a 0.7 banker, which was quite okay, to be honest. I was second or first for a little while. And now I'll show you my fastest lap. So yeah, let's head into it. Braking just before the 100-meter board, cutting as much as you can on the inside, and having a good traction is crucial. Now I am a tenth and a half up on the lap, so let's see how it goes. 0.7 first sector, it's a really good one, but here I turned in a little bit too late and I clipped the stones on the outside, not optimal. And here just missing the apex speed here. I clipped it right around this apex, but could have been better. Now a tenth and a half again up, so it's been an okay lap. If I nailed the last sector, would be a mid 0.5, but I didn't nail it. As you can see, I'm so cautious. I was not feeling the pressure. I was just lacking to perform in the session, but not due to pressure. It's just about hooking every second together. And when I hooked up every second together in practice, I did like a 0.2, high 0.2. So it would be really hard to do a 0.2 in the session. But as you can see, I did a 0.6, which at the time was, I believe, 7th. And now I'm 12th. Just after like 9 minutes, I'm already outside the top 10. And as you can see here, it's been a messy lap. I just couldn't reach any apex anymore, because I went out in a little bit too early, to be honest. I should have gone out later, and I got so much traffic in my life. It's not even that the traffic gives you dirty air, it's so much distracting. So as you can see here, the AlphaTauri in front, it's so distraction. He's giving me a little bit of slipstream, I believe, but still I can't improve the lap anymore, as I've validated outside the delays me too. But yeah, it happens to everyone, and I couldn't hook up a lap together. And now we are 13th with a 6.22, and as you can see, the top 9 it's within a 10th, so it's so close. I think that I would be like P10 if I did an okay lap, but yeah, I couldn't. But let's see how it goes. Obviously we are starting outside the top 10, so we will go in the alternative strategy. Normally in these top leaguers, top leagues tiers, there's no safety car, so I will start on mediums and see what happens. As you can see here, 13th Tony is ahead and Dario is behind us, and let's see how it goes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights, and away we go. I didn't get a good start. I got a better start than Tom, but Dario simply got past both of us, and Liam as well. He had a good start. He went down the inside. I was just hoping to not break my wing. As you can see, I got touched, and in turn 2 I got touched, but I was turning the car, so I literally almost spun. And many guys have wing damage, as you can see. Geron said there, he has wing damage, and he's my teammate. And now I'm P15, and there's a safety car. To be honest, I don't know if the safety car helps me. We'll see later in the race. But I was thinking, should I pit or not? Because I'm one of the first medium runners, I believe. I'm like 4th medium runner, 4th or 3rd maybe. And many guys are pitting. As you can see in the minimap, and Geron said there, many people are pitting. Andy decided to not pit. And yeah, I was thinking people will change their rings and they will get held as well, the pittings. As you can see the racing point there, he got held, and the Williams ahead is changing their wing, I believe. Yeah, so I gained his position.
Jake, I think
Geron got held, Jake as well, Kyle.
Yeah, Jake got held massively.
And entering the pits I was P15, now I'm P11, so it really helps me. It helped me a lot, to be honest. And now Terminate 7 pitted, now I'm P10. So it's been okay. I'm P10, but actually there are like 5 guys to pit yet, which is Andy, Dario, I believe, Cariton, Alessio, and I don't know who's the other one. Still, let's go to the restart. I was just hoping to keep position, to be honest. As you can see, Tomek was so much closer to Haddad, so he could get the slipstream and got past him.
I'm not even using any ERS.
Yeah, I'm not using ERS right now. Just trying to save it. And Tomek went around the outside of Haddad and almost overtook Okmir as well. And I need to save ERS at the moment and save tires. As you can see, I'm 5% of tires. And yeah, it's like 3% per lap, so we'll be so tight for the in the end of the race, like 85% or something. And I need to save it. I need to save ERS. As you can see here, Liam's is behind me, and Longen got a penalty already. So I was just thinking, as Geron said there as well, no overheat in the engine, no overheat in the tires, and I have 14% after 3 laps, so it's exactly 3% per lap, which is good, because yeah, if you think 14% now and 20 laps to go, which will be like 74 towards the end of the race, so which will be just before the Puncha territory. And at the moment I believe I don't have any warnings, if I remember correctly. And Longe has a penalty already, which is not good, and I believe Haddad has already 1 warning. But as you can see here, I went deep in the entry of Ascari and I lost DRS to Haddad. I had to use all my DRS, but he used as well to keep me outside his DRS, and there was nothing I could do. I lost his DRS, and it was crucial because entering Ascari I had like 60 to 70 DRS, and now I have 20, and I'm using so much to keep beating that 1 second. But now I have like 10%, 12%, and yeah, I used like 60 to 50% just in 2 straights, which is not good. And he's using as well, it's like 8 temps to him now, and he's almost losing DRS to Tomek. They ahead are in a really good pace. I think Josh is pushing a lot, so he's not managing tires, and Yano is just keeping behind Josh, saving tires towards the end of the race. And yeah, at the moment I was just thinking I need to save your ass, save everything, but I can't. As you can see, I'm lower than 10% already. It's so hard to save, and I made a mistake going to turn 1, so I had to use the RS going out of turn 2, and long gate got past Liam. He was making ground, so I was worried about him at the time. Even that he had a penalty, I was worried because, yeah, maybe he can push me off or just touch me a little bit. But I was okay at the time. I was thinking I just need to keep with that. And as you can see here, I almost broke the DRS gap to him as well. And I almost lost the DRS gap to Haddad. And he lost to Tomek. So now it's 1.3 seconds from Haddad to Tomek, which is crucial for us because it's a DRS string, but it's like 3 DRS strings now. As you can see, leaders, DRS string, us, Haddad, me, Longe, and Liam. And there is a DRS string at the back as well.
Because my engine is overheating,
So we need to save, but still keep within that DRS. As you can see, we're just about, yeah, within the second gap. And now Carlton and Alessio pitted. And I was thinking at the time, there's no way they will catch us, like 23 seconds in 17 laps, 16 laps. And now, lap 12, I have just over 20% DRS. And I got my first warning, which is not great, obviously. But long game behind, he has 6 seconds of penalties. So I was not worried, I was just worried about my tires. Because as you can see, I have 32% now. And on lap 13, I have 15%. And I'm using so much, and Longe had a lot more. He's trying to overtake me. And I need to defend this, otherwise he will just dive bomb me. And I have 0%, and he almost overtook me. I made a little mistake going to turn 1. But still, it's been okay. Apart from we don't have any ERS, and we are using so much of the tires to keep within Haddad. And now, as you can see here, lap 19, Tomek has a penalty, and all the guys ahead have pitted, and Haddad has a penalty as well. So I'm on for P3. I'm not. I'm on for P5. Yeah, to be honest. I lost so much time in there, but still, I think this penalty would get removed. I really think it, because I lost time there, but I'm not sure, because it can maybe seems like I'm just creating an excuse, but you can see I'm keeping it in Haddad's DRS. I was trying to overtake him and maybe create a gap to Longe behind, which is 6 attempts now. But Haddad braked so late and he had to avoid Tomek, and now we are so slow, and I got touch. Yeah. Now I am P9 with a lot more tire wear than should be, like 3% maybe. I was so annoyed at the time, because as you can see in Logan's stream, we were so far ahead, like 6 times going to turn 1, so there's no way he will crash into us, but I had to avoid Daniele, and we were so slow.
Yeah, Dario Pete.
As you can see by his reaction,
The fuck happened with Felipe?
I think he didn't know he
Can you
touched
flip
me,
it, can you?
maybe lag or something like that, but I do believe he's touched me, because
Yeah, OP Brazilian internet.
yeah, they said OP Brazilian internet. Maybe it's that, but I don't know. He could break more, and just don't crash into me. It happens. And I have a lot more tire wear than I should be at the time. Now Kirch ahead, he made a mistake, so it was crucial that I keep him, just to, yeah, Carroton behind is catching us. So I was worried at the time about him, because remember at the start I wasn't worried because he was 20 seconds behind. So I was thinking, no, there's no way and we are in the DRS train, so he will not catch us as quickly as if we were not in a DRS train. And now, keeping with crutch, I have a penalty as well, which is not great. As you can see, Alvaro, he's catching us 3.8, and by the end of the chicane it will be like 3.6 maybe. No, he made a mistake, actually it's 3.9, so we are extending the gap a little bit at the time, but I was worried about the tires. As you can see in the tire wear, it's 67. It's so high, like 3% per lap, 5 laps remaining, which will be like 82, 83 or something. I clipped the curb there and it pushed me wide. I almost lost the rest to crutch. And as you can see here, Lunga got a penalty. Actually, yeah, he got another penalty, but he got a puncture as well. So he has 9 seconds of penalty and he has a puncture, so he's out of the race. And I was so annoyed because, you know, he touched me and I spun turn 2. There's nothing I could do. I was turning in, and yeah, there's nothing you can do. The rear end of the car is just so loose that you can't control it. And now I have half of my battery, half of my ERS, but I also have 75% on the tires, which is the puncture territory.
What the fuck?
Entering the second last lap, I have 80, and I'm not even in the last corner, so it's not optimal. Without that spin, I would be like 77, 78 maybe, like 3 or 2% less. And now Alvaro is catching, and he's catching so quickly because the mediums are still okay and the hards are so done. As you can see from the last corner, he's so close behind. I need to use all my ERS and hope to not get a puncture. Yeah, I got a puncture. I am at 330 kph and I got a puncture, so I need to be super cautious. As you can see, I almost lost the car there, and Alvaro went around the outside of crutch, and yeah, I'm just trying to stay outside of the racing line of the guys, just to avoid any accident, maybe any incident. But I have a puncture now, and I was on for P3 maybe. If the penalty gets removed, I was on for P3, maybe P2. We never know. So yeah, a little tap in my back of the car, and there was nothing more I could do. I went from P5 with a penalty, from P5 to P16. P15 now, but Andy will get past me. I'm so sad at the moment to see this lap while I'm commentating, because it's so bad. I can't even control the car. Andy is behind, but he can't overtake me in Mascari, and I spun completely. There's nothing I can do because turning to the left with a left rear puncture, it's almost impossible. So yeah, there's nothing I can do.
I think I will actually get P9 if I
almost overheating the tires as well.
Oh, so unlucky, man.
And as Geron said, they're so unlucky, and yeah, the last few races for me it's been so unlucky. China, I started like P10, and I don't remember other races, but French I got that screen freeze, and many other tracks. It's been so unlucky. In Bahrain short, we lost the rest due to not my fault, and it's so unlucky. As you can see here, Alvaro finished at P2. He overtook Jakey to get that P2 spot, and Yana won. I think it's his 7th win in a row, so it's a winning streak. So super deserved for them. He could save the tires so well. Alvaro got P2 as well, GG for him, after pitting and was like last, I believe. And Jake got P3 in his debut, so great race as well. But in my side, it's been enough for race. I think I could be P2 in the end, if I didn't get that penalty, obviously, and if I didn't spun, I could be P2. As you can see, Alvaro is P2, and entering the last lap I was just ahead of him. I really think I could hold him behind. I would do everything I could. but it happens, and yeah, we move on. We have to learn from it as well. So I couldn't perform that well in qualifying, so that's a reason I couldn't do a better race. But it happens. I hope you guys understand how important is to keep within the gap with the DRS from the guys ahead, and how important is the ERS management as well. And obviously in a so fast track, it's super important. So I hope everyone liked this video. It's been so lucky, but it happens. I couldn't perform in qualifying, and then I had a bad race. That happens to everyone. And I'll be streaming, as you can see on the screen now. This is my Twitch channel, and yeah, I'll be streaming the last rest of the season, exactly the day I'm uploading this video, on Sunday. So I hope everyone liked this video. Make sure to share, subscribe, and like the video. Leave the like below, and I see you soon, and see you next time.